Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood.
And we're live.
And we are back.
We're actually back in our normal home bases this week. Welcome to Underdog Journey. I'm with this guy is David, and we are back from Las Vegas. David, that was an amazing trip.
Oh my God, Las Vegas. I'm still trying to remember. Okay, so Las Vegas feels like a long time to me.
Yeah, it was last week.
I was in Vegas. I got back home, and I was in Columbus, Ohio earlier this week. And Vegas seems like a very long time ago. But yeah, we're back from Las Vegas.
Yeah, you were home for less than a day before you turned around and came to Columbus.
Yeah, it was just over 24 hours. I got home Saturday and I left Sunday morning. I got home early, like the wee hours of Saturday, and then turned around and left on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a big one. But the stuff I did over in Columbus was definitely well worth it. You got to see. So Wes can vouch. I am human. I do get nervous. It happens. It happens. He got to see one of those rare times where the all-powerful genie granting wishes actually got nervous.
Where there's a Dave, there's a
I
way,
had
man.
myself some jitters.
Yeah, no, it was a great time. I think you accomplished a lot of great things when you were in town, including hurting some friends, which might be why we're just hydrating this week.
So I got a gift while I was in town from Mike, and it was a whiskey glass made from a whiskey barrel.
Yeah, made from barrel staves. That's cool. That's a cool gift.
And he gave me some wood rub too.
Mike
which we did laugh about.
Recommend that you rub your wood. Yes.
Well, no, he also told me he'd already rubbed it. So, I mean, the jokes. The jokes write themselves.
That's a true friend right there, David.
We didn't need to make the jokes. We just laughed at all the jokes that were possible. Sorry, I don't know what I did, but I'm in my garage, as you can see. So it's nice out here. We're 95 degrees today, I think. And
nice brisk 95, sure.
I'll tell you, putting this little doodad in up on the wall here, the side of the split unit that just takes care of this one small garage.
Right.
And putting that thing in was a great idea.
Yeah, AC in your garage is that was a smart move, man.
Oh, it's nice. It is super. I recommend everybody do it.
Yeah, I need to do the same thing.
It's super nice.
Make the Europeans jealous.
F you, Europe.
Yeah.
Air conditioning is a beautiful thing. Did you see? I'm not usually like, hey, pull up this Chinese thing because they're usually fake. But they were trolling people in England. They're being told to rip out.
Yeah.
What is this thing called? Split a heat pump. They're being told to rip out the heat pump air conditioner. And they were some people in China trolled them with a picture of a pig pen, a pig shed. I don't know what you call that, a pig pen, I'm guessing. that had a split unit air conditioner on it.
Right.
That the pigs in China can have air conditioning, but the humans in England
Right.
cannot.
That's hilarious. I think they're partially trolling the French as well because I forget the lady's name. Some French leader came out and was blaming America for the heat wave in Europe because of all of our air conditioning destroying the environment. And she recommends that if all of America also got rid of our air conditioning, that Europeans would be saved from these types of heat waves. Uh, there are
Yeah,
100 reasons why
yeah.
that's hilarious, but I genuinely think the Chinese are then coming along and saying, "Yeah, this is going to be awesome," and they're installing heat pumps and ACs in like pig pens, in like dog houses,
Yeah,
like everywhere they
I'm
can.
for it.
Yeah.
I'm for it. So I changed. Okay, so we were right borderline of getting on today because my amazing self went into the office to set up early, actually early.
Oh, okay.
I had a little over an hour,
Yeah.
but then I seen my guitar on the wall, and I'm like, well, let me just jam for a minute, and that turned into 20 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, 5 minutes more. Then then I took the headphones because my kids got me the headphones amplifier things for the guitar. So it's just a little plug that goes in the guitar, and I got really cool headphones that go to it
Hmm.
from the same people who make the Positive Grid Spark amp behind me.
Nice. Yeah, you've had good
And
things to say about that.
so now, yeah, now all I've got to do is just put my headphones on, so I can take this thing and travel with it, which is super cool. But then I was like, all right. And then I started moving the tables and stuff. I'm getting the lighting out. And I was like, you know what? Let me go out to the garage. We're going to be celebrating America. So there's no better way to celebrate America than a little bit of whiskey and definitely some cigars. So it's like, let me head out to the garage. And I was in the countdown of like, I've got 11 minutes. And I just was walking out here.
Sure.
Then it was like, all right, I got 7 minutes. All right, I got 3
Yeah, it goes quick.
minutes.
It goes real quick.
Tried to plug. I got the two lights. I got the two lights up here. I got the camera. I got the MacBook. I got the iPad for the second screen, and then all the microphone stuff had to be hooked up. And so Wes doesn't like it when I do these kind of things and push it right to the last minute.
I think it's just fine. I just want everybody to know that when we push it to the limit, like something inevitably will go wrong. That's just what happens.
Yes. And today was the simplest. Was I just needed to turn my microphone on.
That helps
because it looks like they're on when you plug these in. Literally, this is how stupid I am right now. I could be French even. I almost pulled the thing out and was going to point at it. See, this light comes on, but then the mic would have shut off.
Right. Hilarious. But
something a French person would do.
The French. All right, but Richie Slack says, "Melt your shoe sole hot here in North Carolina today." I believe it. Holy moly!
Yeah.
It's got to be like a sweat house down there. And he says,
Yeah,
"OH."
I-O, baby, I-O. So yeah, I was just in Columbus, and over here, if I see a Buckeye thing, I'm like, yeah, a Buckeye fan. And we do the OHIOs, and we do just all kinds of crazy stuff, right? And then when I get over to Columbus, I forget I'm in Columbus. And I'm like, oh, look, Buckeye fan. Oh, look, Buckeye fan. Oh, look, piece of candy.
Everywhere.
Piece of candy. Piece of candy. Everywhere. I'm like, oh, you jackass. You're in Columbus.
But every time you say OH, somebody else inevitably says IO every single time.
Oh, it's required.
It
absolutely is required.
It is mandatory. Even if you don't like Ohio State, it's mandatory.
Yeah. So West, what are you drinking over there this evening?
Well, if we're going to hydrate the whole time, I'm starting with a delicious Diet Coke because while I don't want the sugar, apparently I also hate the microbiome that I'm developing. And Diet Coke is great for getting rid of that nasty thing. And then I'm going to have some delicious Flashpoint Safety Systems water that is now all over my floor. I thought the lid was on. It's not. I was going to show the logo. I haven't even been drinking. I swear I haven't been drinking.
I don't think anybody noticed.
Mike Hard says IO.
Mike Hard.
It's fine.
Hey, there's Mike right there. See, I got the cup out, and we've already talked about the rubbing of the wood. So you missed the rubbing of the wood if you weren't here for that.
It's that kind of show, everybody. You can watch David rub his
Yes, indeed.
wood.
You will not be watching that as I left the wood rub in on my desk in the office.
Ah, lame. But David,
So
you are
mine
only
was
allowed to drink. I would say out of that wooden glass, I would say only distilled water, purified water, like highly purified water, distilled water, or bourbon. Highly recommend it's just bourbon though. Richie Slack just gave me a face palm emoji. I probably had that
yeah,
coming.
I'm guessing.
I
Yeah,
swear I haven't been
yeah,
drinking.
for any number of reasons, we had that coming. All right,
It's
so I'm gonna give it to Mike, seeing as how Mike gave me the cup. What do I drink out of it first?
well,
I
first
have
it has to be. I'd say it has to be bourbon, but we'll let Mike decide. So while we're waiting for Mike's comment, Kelly Clay says,
it,
"Hey,
what up, yo? Um, it's going to be bourbon. It's going to be bourbon. I've got a couple of selections. Oh, within arm's reach. I've got a lovely. This is all coming from my garage bourbon wall. This is not from
he
the
has
inside
multiple bourbon
bourbon.
walls, one for each room."
No, just the two. I got the garage bourbon for when the guys come over and we just set the bourbon bottles over here, so I don't have to keep carrying bottles inside now. But I've got a nice. I got enough to have a good time with
There you
a
go.
bottle of Blacken. I like Blacken. Now, the reason Blacken made the cut tonight was
Yeah,
because I believe I also have a lovely blackened
nice.
triple Maduro cigar here.
Yep, very
So
nice.
it is possible. It was very nice. Okay. And then I have between two the Weller 12 year or the
Ooh,
Weller 107.
oh my, those are great choices. David, I do not recommend pouring the 107 into a glass and then taking it as a shot. That is not the what you want to do with the
Yes.
107.
So, funny story about that. We're having a perfectly respectful and tame dinner with a couple of beers.
It was respectful in.
Beers.
By the way,
Keith,
Mike Hart
beers.
says Weller Antique is what I'm drinking.
Well, then I'll see if I can get it right here by the mic. Oh,
There
there's a
you
thump.
go. And while you're pouring that,
But
Kelly Clay says it's been a minute. How are you?
oh, we're doing well. How about you, West? You doing good?
It has been a minute. So Kelly, you got to watch the show more often. We're on a roll. I mean, you can tell all the excitement you've missed. So to continue on with our the story about the calm and very easygoing evening we were having at Hofbrau.
It was. I mean, we were having fun, but in amongst all of the frivolity, a glass comes down to me, and we're in a German beer hall, and I take a look at it, and I'm thinking it's some kind of liqueur, right? We had done some little beers, which is a liquor 43, which is delicious, like
It is
candy,
delicious.
with a heavy cream on top of it. And it looks like a little beer. It's tasty. Now this stuff didn't look like it. I was like, oh, it's not schnapps. It's not like crystal clear going to catch on fire in front of me. So I grab it. We do our big cheers, and then boom, I slam it in one. Now it was big for a shot, a rather large pour of what I thought was going to be a liqueur. It was Weller Special Reserve. So that'll tell you how the rest of the night went.
Right. Yes.
And
Somebody thought it
then
was a
they
great
did,
idea to order
yeah, in
shots
the
of
middle.
really good bourbon.
Yeah, in the middle. So it was Weller Reserve. And then follow it up after we were like, gee, Christmas, don't do that to us. You don't send, a shot, a shot down
Shot, and they were
of
healthy
bourbon. You
pours
don't
too.
shoot bourbon. I felt terrible.
They were very healthy pours as well. It was not like a normal
They
shot
were.
size.
Yeah, they were taking good care of us. And so what they heard was don't give me any more Weller Special Reserve. Let's bump it up to Weller 107. So they sent two of those down. And down on our end of the table, me, Steve, and West, we're sitting there as people walk by. We're pouring our drink into other people's drink
We're distributing, sharing the wealth, as it were.
that seemed to want it more. We weren't like sneaking them, giving them a roofie or anything. Like, oh, they were enjoying the bourbon more.
That got some people
And
in
we're
trouble
like,
though, not us, thank goodness.
we're like, it's a beer night. Let's stick to beer as much as possible.
Oh man.
But yeah, so we had two wounded soldiers off of that table.
Yeah.
We had 2 wounded soldiers off of that table. It was a fun
We were
fun
gonna go out
evening.
for cigars afterwards, and we were like, "Nah, these guys gotta get
That
home."
did not happen.
Yeah, no, we literally had to get guys home because it was a
Yeah.
fun night. By the way, Kelly
Oh.
says, "I'm a wine girl," so, why not? Yeah, I approve.
Ooh. Thank you, Mike.
There you go.
That's good. That's good
And that is a
stuff.
cool glass, I like that. David, I can't let you drink alone, so I'll join in. I do have my,
Oh,
tin cup handy because I assumed at some point in the night you would probably break your, bourbon fast.
I'm just doing the one. I'm just doing the one. That between Vegas and Columbus, Ohio, the Czech liver light was solidly on. It moved from on to flashing.
Right, exactly. Oh, man. Look, I did win, for the record, while we're on the show, I did win the, Irish whiskey versus, Canadian whiskey challenge. It was
That
technically
is
accurate.
not how I remember it.
You think I failed the challenge?
Uh,
Did I fail?
so
There were 2 challenges that night, by the way.
technically, he passed.
I did not there were no technically, I passed. It was a Canadian whiskey and an Irish whiskey.
Technically, yes,
Now
between 2
they weren't like the
whiskeys,
best of either one.
Jameson, yeah, Jameson and some random Canadian something or another
It was like
at an Irish
it was
bar.
Crown Gold, I think it was. It was Crown Gold versus
Yeah,
Jameson, which is a very easy
Crown
test.
Royal and Jameson. Okay, so these are not. He can tell the difference between Crown Royal and
And
Jameson.
Jameson. So I deserve a pat on the back for that at least. But then there was another
Yeah,
test, and again, I think
yeah,
the next test, he just wanted to sell more shots. I don't think he was interested in
I think he did.
yeah. He just wanted to sell
But
more shots. So
yeah,
the second test was a flight of Japanese whiskey versus scotches. So anybody who knows Japanese whiskey, they tend to be more peaty. But it's not a scotch. So that was again no competition there.
yeah,
But I
he did
passed
pretty
that
good
one
on
as well.
both of them. But he hasn't passed my test yet. Yes,
So one day
that'll
we're
be
gonna
the
do
big one.
this. Maybe on our
Yeah,
6
one
year
day we'll
anniversary.
do this.
Well, no, 6-year anniversary. You said you're probably gonna be out of town. So one day soon we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
We're
I'll
gonna do
probably
this
go
soon.
down. So the problem is I've got to buy a bunch of crap whiskey. That's where the problem comes in. I got to buy a bunch of Canadian whiskey and Irish whiskey, which
You
how
don't
you
need
at
to
an
buy a
Irish bar,
bunch.
and the best thing they've got for Irish whiskey is Jameson.
You don't need to buy a bunch. Just buy like one of each. Buy what you consider to be an Irish whiskey and a Canadian whiskey. One versus one.
No,
No? How
no.
many
What
how
I
many do you
might
consider
do,
to make this test
you
valid?
got to try 6 of each.
6 of each.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to take
Look at
6
me.
you want me to take 12 shots to try and tell the difference.
That's what I just said.
That's gonna be a fun show, David.
That's going to be an absolute great show.
That's gonna be an interesting show. Here's what we do. We also invite the goalie dads over, and they can take the same challenge, and they'll be in trouble. They'll hate it the whole time, and they'll be in trouble.
Oh, that'd be a good time. That'd be a good one. That'd be a really good one. Get Mike and Jeff in. I sent Jeff. I poor Jeff. I sent him some of the most outrageous memes and stuff on Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, just outrageous. So there's a bar in the Philippines that you can go to, and you can pay a fee, and it's like
I'm not sure where you're going with this. The Philippines has a lot of weird stuff going on.
there's a blow up ring, like a boxing ring, and for a fee you can get inside and fight midgets.
Okay, fair enough.
So
Okay. I'm glad you went
naturally,
clean with that one. Okay, go ahead.
I feel like Jeff needs to know about this, right?
Well, of course.
So I'm like, Instagram, boom, send it over. Then I go to a regular text message, so I know he gets it right away. Like, I'm like, Jeff, Instagram now.
And you do this, of course, just to mess with his algorithm.
Yeah. Oh man, his poor algorithm. This stuff I sent him is literally unhinged. Absolutely unhinged.
Oh, that is awesome. That's good.
Yeah,
You're
I
a
think
true friend, David.
he probably gets it the worst of everybody.
Why? Because he's like such
Well,
like a nice guy who would never normally look at random weird crap like that.
well, that's it. Well, so when I say that, there are other people that get far more unhinged things from me,
Right.
but they're already inclinated to that side.
Yeah, you mean the internet already
Where
knows they're
Jeff is,
degenerates, and you're just throwing
yeah,
him into the mix as well.
yeah, where Jeff is like, the azaleas are doing extremely well this year.
He is exceedingly nice, so
He is
I'm
very
sure it
nice.
is
Yeah,
fun to mess with it.
I'm
That's
trying
really
my best to corrupt him.
you're trying. You're working on it.
Ah, good
You're
stuff.
I don't know if that's a good influence or a bad influence, David, but I approve.
I'm a good time with side effects. That's how we do that math.
I've had side effects from hanging out with you, and I got to tell you, there's nothing good about it, David.
Uh,
I've had lots of side effects
but
from hanging out with you.
but the time was good. The
But the
side effects
time,
are questionable.
that's true. That's true. Again, that's why we have lots of liquids that don't contain alcohol here. We got to rehydrate. By the
Yeah,
way, Sam, I
yeah, I've
believe is
got.
watching, and Sam, seriously, I'm going to start paying you commission because in Vegas, Sam was also there, and man, like every hour, he's like, "Hey, you got to come back. You got to talk to a guy. Hey, I got a guy for you to talk to."
Yeah, I got.
Everybody
It
knows
got
Sam.
so much. I got so much. It got so much that every time I walk by, Sam be like, "Where's West? Where's West?" I'm like, "You all need to exchange contact information." I don't know where he is. I don't have a leash on him. He's off doing his stuff. I'm in here doing my work,
Yeah,
and I mean, literally every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, man, Sam's like, "Where's West?" It's like you guys go direct connect.
yeah. No, he's a great guy though. I'm really glad that you recommended I go to Vegas. I wasn't going to, and
Yeah,
then one day you were like, "Hey, you going to NFPA in Vegas?" I was like, I don't know, should I? Apparently, I should.
yeah. Well, I
It was a
originally
great time.
I originally told you I think it'd be worth it.
You did tell me that. I wasn't going to bring that up, but you did actually tell me originally it
Yeah,
would be worth it for me.
but
But
the more people after you launched to have the pre-orders on your site, they started talking about, oh, can I put this in my garage? I'm like, well, our stuff's not the proper things, but this company has what you're looking for. And that then actually use his stuff now to spur interest in my stuff. So it really feeds back both ways now.
there you go. There you go. I actually got a
So
phone
hey,
call
Wes,
just the other day from somebody that you showed my website to, and that might go bloom into something as well. So
yeah, yeah,
thank you
that'd
for
be a
that.
nice one. Speaking of which, seeing how I have the two of you guys here and nobody else is paying attention or listening to us,
Of course, it's just a
I
little private
have an
conversation.
opportunity for us to do an event in Hawaii in February.
Really?
So if you guys are in, I say we make it happen.
I
I've
mean,
got people on board out there already.
I may have a contact out there now myself. So
Yep.
that could be an interesting time, David.
Yep.
Let's talk more about that, Sam.
Yeah, Sam, if you're texting me on my other phone, I don't have it with me.
Yeah, just leave a comment. We'll see it.
Indeed. All righty. So do you have news for us? I know you do because you were fixing the audio beforehand.
We do have a little bit of news. We got a little bit of news. Let's see if I can bring it up here.
Hey, look at that. 9:30, half hour, boom, into the news.
That's it.
How's that?
We are.
Usually takes an hour to get warmed up before we start talking about the news, but not tonight.
This is what happens when you drink less, David.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here comes some news.
Dude,
As
I
soon
like
as it
this
switches
stuff. This
over.
thing's freaking awesome.
All right, so this is one that I thought you'd like, David, because I've mentioned this, and you kind of laugh every single time. Time may flow in reverse, and control the universe across multiple dimensions. Theories claim. So there are actual real physicists, not just geniuses like myself, claiming time does in fact flow in both directions towards a quantum singularity, which is the time that we live in. So, David, it's not just me; it's catching up. But luckily for you, the quantum singularity theory does not contradict the LUF, which we need to hear more about. We haven't heard about the LUF in a while.
I've been busy. There's a lot of other things ahead of the Luft, which has been renamed.
So explain
With
the LUF, and then tell us the
Luft.
what's been renamed to.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember what I've called it. It's been months since I've
It's the
touched this thing. Leffingwell Unified Field Theory.
Unified Field
is what
Theory.
LUF
There you go.
stands for.
Okay. So it has a new
And
name to it. Okay.
it has a new name, and one of the people that reviewed it from one of the preprint journals said, "Hey, if you get rid of the unified field theory part of it, you're going to get a lot more traction on it." So it's a universal or universe recurvature paper
Recurvature,
versus
I
the
like it.
unified field theory
Yeah, recurvature
paper.
makes a lot
It
more sense.
says, yeah, it says the same thing, and the math works out exactly the same way. But it's going to get past that first click trash. It's what's that guy's name? That's 1+1=75.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, it's gonna get past the Terrence Howard delete, right? So
Right.
that's why. But I haven't done anything with it in months, and one of these days we'll talk about it. But it's still developing. I need to go back in and get my mind back into that box. But it's been closed, sealed up. It's
Yeah.
in deep storage right now.
Believe me, I understand. So this is sort of a business-esque show, but we cover news
Yeah.
items like this because I pick out the news items and you don't get to, which is awesome. So one day we need to do a business of science show where you can actually explain the your recurvature theory and the different steps that you've learned that you have to go through in order to publish theories and papers, because it's a whole process,
Oh,
it's a whole thing. There's a lot of politics involved. There's a lot of
oh yeah,
submission
yeah.
applications here and there. It's a whole thing.
As an independent researcher, it has its drawbacks. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it looks like David Rowland may have just rolled up.
Nice, David Rowland. How you doing, man?
He's outside on his motorcycles.
Oh, you mean physically rolled up? All right, there you go. You might have some company. All right, so now that we know that,
hey, I just got a text message from Mike Hard telling me good news. So woo woo, go Mike.
I'm not sure what the good news is. Are we allowed to talk about it?
No, it's business stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the good news is, but
we'll just celebrate him.
There you go. So now that we have other scientists confirming my theories, we move on to the next news item.
Okay.
China's secret space plane releases unidentified objects into orbit. So maybe all these UFOs we're seeing are actually Chinese space drones. Those are some of the theories going around. David's occupied by texting. It's fine. So there are actually.
Sorry, I had him pull up. I can't get up and just walk over and open doors and stuff. Actually, I can.
I'm joking.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, he'll be back. So there are actual videos of these Chinese craft releasing other smaller craft out into the upper atmosphere, even the lower atmosphere, and it's interesting because drones are a real thing right now. And as we know, there are things happening in orbit that the normal people aren't
you're watching.
privy to that information.
So Nikki was watching, and I think everybody can hear me.
UFOs happen to be
we're in here.
Chinese space planes. We can hear everything you're talking about. We have David's.
We'll have to.
Let's hear what they're talking about.
Shuffle a boot.
Shuffle a boot. It's David's.
Yeah, we've been started forever, man.
We spent too much time in New York.
Grab your chair over there. Yeah, just sit on that side over there.
There you go. Is David Rowland joining us?
I'm here. How you doing?
Hey.
He says present.
Welcome to the show.
Where are we at? We're on
Chinese space planes.
Chinese space planes. Woo!
David's not concerned. Okay, let's move on.
The Chinese do not strike fear of technological dominance in my brain like other people's. Why? Because I use a lot of products that come from China, and they don't typically last long.
I think the best thing to come out of China was probably these DJI mics. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
So I recommend them.
Most of those parts are made in Taiwan.
There you go. The Taiwanese bring it all back.
That was just in case they're watching to piss them off.
All right. Next piece of news. Here we go. Humans may soon be able to regrow body parts, including fingers and limbs, thanks to groundbreaking serum. We actually saw this in the Amazing Spider-Man number two. Was the Amazing Spider-Man number 2 with the lizard?
Yeah.
And it wasn't a great movie, so I don't recommend it.
was a perfectly acceptable movie. Oh, wait a minute. That was the first of them.
That was the first?
You know, that was the first of the
Are
Amazing
you sure
Spider-Man.
with the lizard? That was
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield. Was that number
The
one? I
second
thought that was
one
number
had-
two.
The second one had Electro Lightning guy.
You're
Jamie
right.
Foxx
That
in it.
was number one. That was the first one. That was not a great movie. So I like Andrew Garfield. Didn't care for those movies. But apparently that serum is gonna be a real thing now. So we're gonna be able to regrow limbs and fingers and stuff.
That's good. I'll need a few in a couple years.
So there you go. So, gentlemen, feel free to chop off any limbs or fingers you like on the show, because now you can regrow them according to popular mechanics.
Okay, I don't know if that'll help, but
Yeah.
there we go.
I'm in frame now.
He's in frame. David, you're slightly less in frame now, but it's fine. We got this.
There we go. I'll move this way just a hair.
Okay, let's move on to the next news item. So I did actually gather the news items relatively late because I have been really, really busy over the last week. Here's another one.
Well, keep going. I'm listening.
He's listening.
He's not listening. He's not listening. Nope.
He's just moving around again.
He is. There's David's. We get a whole tour of David's garage. This is nice. See his whole
Yes.
workspace, looking good. There's David again. Here you go. No, looking okay. Straighten it up. There you go. Little too much. There you go. Okay, looking good.
Looking good?
Looking good.
Okay. Now walk back gingerly.
Okay. Now walk back. Gingerly or not, walk back. Let's see how it looks.
If you get here on time, this stuff doesn't happen.
I know, right?
This is what happens when we start late. All right. So, lose a limb, you can now regrow. That's that piece of news. Here's another one.
Well, you're on the screen.
Archaeologists found an anomaly near the pyramids that may reveal an ancient portal, David. This is pretty cool. And by portal,
Okay.
they just mean a hallway to possibly another room. It's not actually like a portal. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a downer.
Yeah. So you know what another word for that is? Door.
Clickbait. Yeah, it's a door. They found a door.
They found a door.
They found a clickbait door is what happened. Womp womp. Hey, remember when Popular Mechanics used to be a real like news outlet or like
Yep.
have like interesting stories? Now it's basically Ancient Aliens online. That's what Popular
Oh,
Mechanics
boy.
know it.
That's saying something, man. You know, I remember when the History Channel used to be cool.
Right. Yeah. History Channel used to
I
have
know
some
some of
really
you guys are out there
interesting
like
stuff.
History Channel was never cool, but you're wrong.
You are
History
wrong.
Channel was cool.
They used to have some really interesting stuff, and now it's literally all Ancient Aliens and searching Oak Island for digging a hole on Oak Island. That's it.
So I was going to ask about that.
Is that show even still on?
Well, they're probably still digging because they found a rock,
Oh,
and this rock could have not possibly actually been here. This rock had to have been
aliens.
placed here
Right.
by squirrels.
They're
I
digging
mean,
in the
from-
forest, and they found a piece of wood and a rock. And there's no way that rock could have gotten 100 feet under the ground. They're like, they had this like huge drilling rig, and they're like, oh, we're 150 feet down. We found a rock. How could a rock possibly get 150 feet down? It's not geologically possible.
Yeah.
Well, that specific rock is not geologically possible.
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah,
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's like the people with the aliens in the pyramids. Wes and I make fun of them all the time. Like, there's no time in history did anybody look at a pile of rocks and be like, I cannot stack these in a shape that won't fall over on me.
Yeah, there's
Like,
no way a
the
human
most
can put one
stable
rock on top
possible
of another
shape
rock.
on the planet.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Stonehenge is more impressive.
It actually is impressive. Last piece of news. We can make anti-gravity machine and unlock mind-blowing future, Oxford physicist says. The only thing they're missing is David. David, what is this mysterious number that they need to use in order to make their math equations work?
Is it the imaginary number?
It is
Is
the
that what they're
imaginary
saying?
number.
So it's essentially it's a negative zero,
Yeah.
which anybody that knows anything about math knows it doesn't exist, that there is no negative zero. So what they do is in order to make the math work, they use a negative zero, so that essentially balances the equation to the positive later. So if you just make up shit, you can have it do whatever you want, I guess. I mean,
Right.
that's what I hear every time I see one of these things.
Yeah, and that's what I read through the whole thing, and there's literally like, yeah, if we can invent this new math, we can totally make this work. Okay, you're not wrong. If you could make up numbers, you make anything work. By the way, Alan Lowe, I think I missed his first comment. He says, "Fantastic! I need a new liver." Alan, were you in Vegas? Because that sounds familiar.
Well, Alan's actually heading up here. He'll be
cool.
here. He's on a party with me this weekend. So he'll be up here. So
nice.
I'll make
That's
sure.
awesome.
I mean, I'm gonna be fairly well behaved. So you know.
We don't believe it for a second. Alan's a good guy. I like Alan a lot. And then he says, and when MTV actually played music, I'm not sure what that's referring to, but
that's
when the
back
History
when,
Channel was cool. History Channel was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the History Channel was cool. Popular Mechanics actually had, real science, not, hey, if we use fake numbers, we can create a real thing, but it's not really real. It's only fake real. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. He says he's at the airport now. So,
at the airport now.
He's flying up here?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, it's a 45-minute flight
It's a bougie flight or a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, well, 4.5, 5. Well, getting out here is about 4.5.
Pretty bougie.
Going back's about 4 hours, and then whatever it is to get into New York, into the city.
New York City.
It's fun. So, yeah.
So
that's the news, huh?
Yeah, I literally just gathered some stuff right before the show because I've been insanely busy over the last week, or since I got home anyway. So,
I'm not judging you, man. I didn't pull a single thing for news.
You work so hard on the show, David. You must be exhausted.
So much work goes into this show for me. It's like at least 20 minutes a week. Actually, it's not usually that much.
I mean, at least 2 or 3 hours every week goes into the show from you. I mean, you are here.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of work drinking all that bourbon. So I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of work. So today's show is
I'm taking small baby steps right now.
There you go. So today's show, though, is about America's 250th birthday. Guys, what are you guys doing for 4th of July?
Blowing shit up.
Are you doing some fireworks?
Actually, I will. No, I'm not going to. It has rained enough up here that I wouldn't feel bad about setting off some fireworks. But no, I've got a house to spend money on this year, so I don't typically. Back in my old hood, we used to get together and we'd throw $1,000 worth of fireworks out and blow them up. But over here, they're not as cool.
Fair enough.
He's in a neighborhood.
Yeah, I was in a neighborhood over there too, but it wasn't a neighborhood like this.
You were in the neighborhood was a fine neighborhood, but it wasn't as high end.
The word he's trying to get to is bougie.
Bougie, that's the one. I was thinking boozy, and I was like, it's pretty close. Bougie. So let's.
Oh, that neighborhood is definitely bougie.
It gets boozy here sometimes.
Yeah.
That's funny. So you guys don't do any like what's that?
There are certain nights we'll have this garage door open, and I know that we've got the music, and we're all in here singing, and none of us are. Well, actually, a couple of us, our crew, actually do sing in a choir thing, but for the most part, we're not. We get here just have all kinds of fun. And the neighbors gotta love it. Well, they're more than welcome to grab a drink and come join.
Right.
Oh man! So you guys don't do any like local town fireworks? I'd imagine there'll probably be some good shows over the lake. A lot of towns tend to do that sort of thing.
This Brewerton here has fireworks tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have fireworks. We'll have fireworks tomorrow. I'll go out and see.
Yeah,
and then
so Columbus, we have the Red, White, and Boom, which is a pretty big show, and
that's a big ass show.
It's a big show. I don't want to go anywhere near downtown Columbus during Red, White, and Boom. It is just way too many people packed into a small space.
I used to go.
I used to go when I lived downtown, but that's because I could walk there and walk home again. But man, people who go, I guarantee there are people starting to camp out right now. Like people plan
to get
days
their
ahead
spots.
and get their spots. It is nuts.
One of the things that the last time I was there, just to tell you how bad it's been a long time. The last time I was there, we're walking through and somebody yelled at us for stepping on their blanket.
They yelled at you
Now
for stepping on a blanket they put on the
they're
ground.
in they're in premium walkthrough area and space,
Right.
but they were yelling at us for walking on their blanket.
Wow.
Not like walking across the middle of it, which I did after they yelled at me, but like across the corner of it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of traffic, people coming, trust corner, yell, screaming. I just went right up.
People are the worst. People are the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
So speaking of people being the worst, happy birthday, America. Glad the conversation went that direction.
Yeah. You're full of 340 million
great,
people.
Wonderful patriots. Hey, Nikki Leffingwell says,
Well,
I love Red, White, and Boom. And then Alan says there's a massive fireworks show in New York City, but the crowds will be crazy. Oh man, I can't imagine New York City. Because this year, the reason I brought it up is because this year is 250 years since 1776, and apparently all around the country the shows are going to be massive, just gigantic fireworks shows everywhere.
If I were going to travel anywhere to go see it, I would go to DC.
Oh, DC,
DC shows.
Yeah. Wasn't there something, isn't DC going to do like the world's largest fireworks show ever this year?
It's supposed to be the largest fireworks show ever. And I'm, know, I got to tell you, I some of the Red, White, and Booms we've seen, I mean, those are some impressive shows that Columbus puts on.
Yeah, but it's surprising.
It should be a good one. I was trying to see, I was just at the Hoover Dam a week ago today. Again, this whole all that stuff was just last week. This boondoggle in my mind. But yeah, I was just at Hoover Dam. Sam went and got to see some really behind the scenes stuff. One of the behind the scenes things he almost got to see was this fat ass drop of heat exhaustion. 112 degrees out there, 112 degrees. And when you're outside and you brush up against something that's dark in color and it, holds the heat, it burns you. You're like, oh, son of a biscuit, right? Well, the white concrete.
The white concrete.
You could have just the white concrete. I mean, it's like bright white where it's hurting your eyes white. It will. I kept brushing up against it thinking it was going to be cool. No, it was not. It was hot.
Like, it was white hot.
Stupid hot. It was white hot. You see the things they have the dark surfaces. They crack the egg on a cook. No, you didn't need to. You could have cooked an egg easily.
Oh man,
on that thing.
Sam says he was struggling. I'm jealous. I really wish I could have seen the dam with you guys. That sounds like it was a cool trip, man.
No, he's not saying he was struggling. He's saying I was struggling.
Yeah, by he means you. You were struggling. Yeah, I'm sure Sam was fine.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think anybody was fine on that thing.
Nobody was fine.
The guy who works there, I mean, he pushed through like it wasn't affecting him, but he was moving slow by the end of it as well.
I believe it.
And but we did get to see some places that the general public will just never ever get to see. It's super cool. We got to go out where they've got the flag. They can't put it up all the time because of the wind.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see where the flag's rolled up down on the bottom, and they've got all the laser light things to do the display, the 250 display up on.
Oh, that's cool, man!
Up on the dam. So I mean, it's super cool. They had the Thunderbirds do a flyover out there. I think they did it twice.
Oh wow, you were there when they did it?
No, we literally just missed it.
Oh man, that would be cool to see. That'd be super cool to see.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great trip. By the way, Keith Edwards is watching. Keith, hope you're doing well. You had a lot of fun at Hofbrau the other day. He says, Keith says they're expecting 300,000 people here at the Gateway Arch for 4th of July. That is bonkers. That's a lot of people.
And that's at where, Missouri?
That is where is that? That's the place with the big arch. That's the
Missouri, right?
It's half a McDonald's. Yeah,
St. Louis. Yeah, right there.
St. Louis.
McDonald's. Turn
That's
left.
it. It's half McDonald's, and so I didn't realize that that Keith Edwards is in a barbershop quartet.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, man. So Keith, that's a cool hobby, man.
What's funny is you showed up with 3 people. So West is like, so tell me how this works, how this barbershop quartet works.
I mean, look, maybe
So,
they're so good they only need 3. It's fine.
Yeah. Keith is a ventriloquist as well.
David Rowland apparently is watching. I don't know where this guy has been, but David Rowland's watching here. He says, "Sup, homies."
Sup, yo.
And then Sam, Megatron is still frozen and in check. So that's good to know. He's still frozen and in check. You don't want to let Megatron out.
We did get to see where the Megatron is. The gate's firmly closed. He can't get out. It's all good.
That's true. The Megatron at the dam. That's a damn big Megatron.
It is a dam. So yeah, I'm out there helping them with their fire alarm stuff, right? And I so wanted to get a sign to put on their fire alarm panel that said the damn fire alarm.
You have to have that made. Next time you go back,
I think I'll have it made and shipped out there to them.
Yeah, that's a necessity. And then you got to sign it too, of course. So you're like forever a part of the Hoover Dam.
Forever part of it, yeah. No, up front.
Because that way, every time somebody sees the damn sign, they see damn David Leffingwell. Keith Edwards says, we go on at 10:21 our time, St. Louis. So that's tonight, Keith. Good luck. Hope you do well, man. That's cool.
Or 10:21 a.m. tomorrow, your time.
It could be a.m. or p.m. So you're probably
we'll sit
right.
here in silence and waiting for you to reply.
It's probably a.m. So yeah, let's sit here and wait. Could be p.m. You don't know.
If it's 10:21 p.m., man, that's freaking late.
That's a late show.
Heading up to the roof for a nightcap and then to bed. Night, guys. So it's probably not tonight.
Or he's okay. Wait, you're going to the roof for a nightcap?
I mean,
I'm going to suggest you don't go up high before drinking.
That sounds like a cool place, as long as you don't order shots of Weller midway
in the middle of a beer drinking night.
Yeah, don't But either way, Keith, stay safe, man, and good luck at your show. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so.
AM. Okay.
Damn.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, David, you got to have that sign made.
Yeah, we were just there last week.
Yeah, that's cool.
At the dam.
At the dam.
Yep.
The dam. All right, we do have a sort of a main topic, celebrating America's 250. America. Hang on.
Fuck yeah.
That's the best song ever.
It really is.
And says, "I'm way behind for lag." Yeah, there's a big delay on the video. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's funny because they made that song, "America, F yeah." Like they made that movie to sort of troll like certain political parties, but it turns out the party they were trying to troll like loved the song and like I don't know, man. Yeah, I think we should 100% play that.
We'll take it
on the 4th of July.
I love the they overlay it. They have a bald eagle walking through the rain. It's got like machine guns. It's got little drawn on stick machine gun arms. It's got machine guns going. Oh, it's great.
That's awesome. I should have had that song ready for this show, but I didn't think about it.
I agree. This is unacceptable. Are you looking for it?
No, I could.
Usually, when somebody mentions a song, he's on his Instagram or what do you have? Pandora looking for the for a song.
I've failed America, guys. I'm sorry about that. I've let America down. So I just grabbed some stats.
You'll be all right.
I just grabbed some quick stats and some numbers to sort of show America's growth of the last 250 years. And I think we're still doing okay, despite, some minor problems here and there. I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean, we could do a little house cleaning.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I pulled all this together, and I really wanted to stay apolitical. I did not want to bring up politics. So
you know where the glasses are? Go.
Ah,
Sorry, go ahead.
David's killing that bottle of Weller. So much for just one glass.
Oh, there wasn't much left in
David.
there. I got 2 more bottles of that inside.
Oh, you gonna crack one open?
I am not. This will be just fine. I took what little bit was in there and split it between two pours. I'm good.
Oh man. Yeah,
All
there
right,
you go.
America.
You officially christened your the glass from
Yeah,
Mike.
that's a
That's
gift
awesome.
from Mike, man. I needed to be here.
Well, look, when you're done, don't forget to clean it out and then rub your wood really good while thinking of
I
Mike.
will absolutely rub my wood to make sure that it's polished.
You
So
got to
it'll be
polish
a
it real
polished
good.
and rubbed wood.
All right. So in 1776, apparently America did exist. Sort of the land, the continent of America, North America, did exist before 1776. So there's been a little bit of build-up time between when Christopher Columbus landed here and 1776 when we declared our independence. But at the time that we declared, there were 250 million people in the colonies at the time. Like that's a lot bigger than I was expecting. That's a lot of people.
That's too many.
I'm sorry, 2.5 million, not 250. 2.5
Oh,
million.
okay.
I moved the decimal point on that one.
$250 million. The
2.5
Rosicrucians would exist.
250. There were 250 million Americans at the time. No, 2.5 million people in the colonists rather in the Americas at the time. Now in America proper, there are over 340 million people. That is massive growth. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. The estimated GDP in contemporary terms was about $1 billion. That's respectable. That's billion, about $1 billion. So you know, again, that's modern dollars. So in 1776 equivalency, it was about 350. It was about 350.
Pay no likeness, must no 350.
Exactly. And now America's GDP is $30 trillion. That's a lot of money.
I feel like you should do an evil laugh when you say that number. One more time.
$30 trillion.
There
I mean, that's a good
better.
chunk of change. And there is. Okay, I'm not going to get political. Okay, we're moving on. I shouldn't have done this show. I should know better. I can't control myself.
This show's about America. It has nothing to do with politics.
America has nothing to do with politics. Oh boy. All right. Maybe this show is a bad idea. So what actually
what we need to do is get Wes drunk and tell him not to talk politics, and then just keep pushing him around the edge until he just slips and it goes.
Until I just snap.
And just launches.
Until I just snap and go full citizen vigilante.
Yes.
Have you guys seen that movie yet?
I've seen parts of it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
So I don't know if I don't think it's
will.
still live, but apparently Elon Musk put the whole thing on available for free on X for like 48 hours or something like that. I mean, that's actually pretty hilarious.
I know that they're working on part 2.
There are, well, sure, as it became like a viral sensation. It's like on Amazon's top viewer list, whatever they call it, the dumb thing. But yeah, it's pretty popular now. All right, so the agriculture that sort of built America. So that's really why at the time of 1776 there were 2.5 million people in America, is because of agriculture. We immediately from day one essentially became the breadbasket of Europe. So the agriculture that built America from nothing was tobacco. Still huge business. You're enjoying some right now. Cotton, wheat, corn, and timber.
So there was one of them that I noticed you left out.
Of agriculture?
Yeah, of agriculture. Huge during the development of the U.S.
Let's see. Tobacco, big one. Yeah. Cotton, big one. Wheat, big one. Corn,
wheat, yeah.
Timber. Are you thinking hemp? Are you saying hemp?
I'm thinking hemp.
I knew you were going hemp. I didn't deliberately leave it out of the list, but you're right. That was very, very big. And which industry killed the hemp industry, David?
Well, it's between paper mill pulp and oil.
I was
Byproducts
thinking
of oil.
primarily the timber industry, but yeah, because of the paper pulp.
Well, that's the
But you're right
paper.
about the
That's
oil
the
as
paper
well.
mill pulp. Yeah, but oil had a huge role in it as well.
Yeah.
It's also why it got classified as a whatever they would have. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Drug, and how it got such a bad rap was because of oil and timber. Yeah.
Right. Now, mind you, this is coming from guys who do not smoke weed and have no interest in smoking weed. But
Yeah.
we all knew that guy in high school who always said, "Hey, George Washington grew hemp, man. It's good for you because George Washington grew it." Yeah, George Washington didn't grow hemp to smoke it, Broseph. He grew hemp because it was a valuable crop. Like it's good because apparently it's good for everything. You can make clothes out of it. You can make paper out of it. You can the oils are good for 100 different things. In addition to apparently getting high in some cases. But
Yes.
but yeah, I didn't.
So
I
yeah,
didn't include that.
how
In my
would that
list.
happen? I noticed it was missing, so I was like, all right, well, that gives me something to talk about for 5 seconds, and I'm done.
Right. I see. I hate bringing it up though because every time you mention the benefits of hemp, people immediately think you're a pothead. They think, oh, you smoke weed. You just
Yeah.
want legal. You just want hemp because you want to smoke weed.
Yeah, it's coming
No,
from
I
two.
don't
Yeah,
have any
but
interest in smoking weed.
yeah, he's right. He's coming from two guys that just could give a crap less about smoking the ganja.
Right.
We will make fun of you for doing so, to an extent at least. Only if it upsets you. If it doesn't upset you, we won't pick on you.
That's true. If
Traditional bullies,
if
we
you have a
like
good
to
sense of
uphold
humor
those
about it,
things.
yeah, if you have a good sense of humor about it, we don't care. But if it does bother you in any way, we will 100% make fun of you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. You got to seen David through the whole month of June. Boy, that memes you and I sent back and forth with each other. It's like if
Ouch.
somebody ever looked at it, it's like, do you hate him?
Yeah, it's pretty
It's good stuff.
good fun.
Oh man, yeah. I'm not sure if we're allowed to talk about some of those memes on this show.
Probably 95% of them we can't talk about.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's July now, so it's over. We can move on.
Oh man, it's mirth.
Oh,
Alrighty.
mirth.
So another major industry that built America into what it is the railroads. So the railroads made America what it is today, and which actually gave rise to other industries that we then had access to. The steel industry. We very quickly became the global leader in steel production. So thanks, recent American leaders for flushing that down the toilet. Coal.
Yeah.
The railroads opened up the coal mining industry. Manufacturing of all types. Banking, believe it or not, owes its beginnings to the railroads. And of
We
course,
got
construction.
J.P. Morgan, Vanderbilt, and Carnegie wrapped up right there.
Yeah, it's. Have you seen the Men That Built America? On
Oh
I think
man,
it's a Channel show.
maybe a million years ago.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good series. I really like that show. And little did they
Now
know.
you're
I
saying that.
wonder. I always wonder when I watch that show, what those men that built these huge major industries would think if they could come into modern times and see what their legacies have become. I think some would probably be like, yeah, it grew naturally into what it should have become. And others might be like, wow, I am not going to have children. Like, I do not want my heirs doing that and becoming what they became.
Why are you paying the people so much money? You got to keep them poor.
Oh man! All right, so the railroads opened up a lot of America.
That was J.P. Morgan, by the way.
J.P. Morgan. Well, and that explains why
Yeah.
J.P. Morgan Chase is such a big thing. People forget banks are
Well-
businesses. They're not here to help you.
Well, that was actually a quick slap in the face to Jamie Dimon, who couldn't figure out how to close was $300 and some monthly gap for his employees.
I didn't hear about that. Explain this. What happened?
There was one of the times where they have to sit between the guys in front of the guys in the suits in Congress, and they laid out an example of the pay that they give them to somebody taking. They read out frugal expenses,
Okay.
and there was he had zero rebuttal for how, as a person, to close the gap of a few $100s per month to make not live anything other than frugal. And
Right.
so, yeah.
Do you think guys like
So
Jamie
that was a
Dimon?
slap in the face to Jamie Dimon, who I
Yeah.
believe does deserve to be slapped in the face.
Do you think guys like Jamie Dimon have any idea what it's like living on a budget, like of any kind? Like
No,
their minds can't even comprehend
no.
monetary value at such a low level. They're not built for that. Which must be a nice bubble to be in. I hope to be in that bubble myself one day,
Yeah, I mean,
where I can say, "Hey, let them eat cake," and I assume that means that they're all actually going to eat cake. Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. How did that end, by the way?
look, look at modern day
I
France.
believe it
Obviously, it
was
turned out
termed
very
the
well.
Reign of Terror. I mean, typically when something's named the Reign of Terror, it's a fun event that's good for all ages and is perfectly safe.
Well, sure, people had a great time. I mean, they lost their heads a little bit, but they had fun.
There were some people that they couldn't take it, man. They lost their heads. Wow, man, these are dark jokes.
This
Oof.
is this is what happens when we
Yeah,
don't
dark,
drink
dark jokes.
profusely during the show, David.
Oh man. So anyway,
So anyway,
what's next on your list?
so the manufacturing industry that obviously grew out of the railroads um, gave rise to all sorts of things. So steel mills, factories, shipyards owe their beginnings to the railroads of the United States, modern shipyards, that is. Assembly lines. David, who invented the modern day assembly line? He has some of the best quotes in the entire world.
Well, Henry Ford is who you're talking about. There were plenty of assembly lines
He invented the modern
before that.
assembly line, though.
Modern moving assembly line was
Modern moving
Henry
assembly
Ford.
line was Henry Ford. So some of the best quotes in the world are attributed to him. But Ford Motor
I
Company is one
use
of the.
one. I
Use
use
one.
one a lot.
Yeah,
I
it's
use
a
one
great
of
one.
them a lot.
Go ahead.
A person who stops marketing to save money is like a person who holds the hands of a clock to save time.
Like, that's genius. That's
That
genius.
is
That needs to
brilliant.
be on a T-shirt, David.
That should tell you how important marketing was
And it still is. And still is.
and still is. Absolutely. You cannot quantify away marketing for, that needs to be a chapter in my book.
You better take a note. Better take a note. And David,
The
I want
last time I
an
took a
early
note,
copy of your book.
you guys made fun of me.
Nobody made fun of you. It's a great.
So I was talking earlier about the book. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have about 1,000 pages here within the next month and a half. I'll have 1,000 pages. Nobody on the planet's going to read 1,000-page business book.
That is a long business book, David.
So
You
I'm
might
going
need
to
to break this
cultivate
up
it
into
down.
like a series of books.
So what I'm going to do is no, you need that much to pull out because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's just trash in there. Especially from my brain that rambles off on, oh, look, a squirrel.
I don't know what you're talking about, David. I've never heard you do
Random
that.
thoughts by Dave. That should be a calendar. That should be a calendar. Every day is just something,
You could make a flip calendar.
Yeah.
Tear off
Yeah, but when you flip it, it doesn't actually go in order.
right?
When you do the little flip book and the stick figure
Skip
moves and
around.
stuff, you do the flip book and it's just like jumps all over the place. It's not in order.
Hey, speaking of random squirrels you're following, you never finished what you're talking about with your book.
Anyway, the book, I'm going to take the 1,000 pages. I'm going to take the 1,000 pages and I'm going to narrow it down myself down to 500.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give that 500 page, it's going to be in a binder, that 500-page book to some friends, West, and a couple of other folks to read. And I'm giving them highlighters to go with it. Red for get rid of it, green if they really love it, and let them go through and do a first round edit on it. And from there, then I'll bring it back. If all 3 or 5 people said, hey, get rid of this, all right, it's gone. Otherwise, just kind of work through it and then hone it down and try to get it around 300 pages, which is still rather large for a business book.
That's long for a business book. Like, if you're talking like a Tom Clancy thriller, like, that makes sense.
but then from that, then that can go off to a publisher and an editor. So I can go to a publisher with it, then the editor can go through and do what the editor is supposed to do. And so I'm hoping to get it to 200-ish pages, 150 to 200 pages.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever think about writing, if you want to write 1,000-page novel or a story or the next Lord of the Rings, be prepared to have 10,000 pages of material.
Oh yeah, because if you once you go to a real editor, they will be brutal and they will chop out massive chunks of what you've written.
Yep.
So they're not just gonna an
Yeah.
editor's not just gonna sit there and redline like typos and grammar mistakes. Like they will chop out giant chunks of this book. So
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
it's
looking
gonna be
forward to
good. And
Should be
it's a
fun.
business book, so I mean, there's like what, two editors and publishers on the planet that'll even look at it. So
Look, it's
we'll see
gonna
how
be
it
cool.
goes.
Looking forward to it.
Be
So
good.
energy.
So I'm still not sure which one. I think the efficiency, the effectiveness over efficiency book was probably still in the lead, but the top 5 ways to eat dog shit is growing.
And that's the second book that you have. You apparently have 2 books.
That's the name of the book.
So you
That's the name
need
of
to
the book.
explain to people
Top
what
5 ways
the
to eat dog.
eating dog shit book is, because it's not actually about eating dog shit.
So this spurred out of us talking about. Actually, I was already working on a book beforehand, and we got on a show and we started talking about. We were looking at sales tips and tricks and things that people are trying to sell you on the internet. And one of the major things was how they can hone in your cold calling skills.
Mm-hmm.
People do that, cold calling.
See, so his response was, people are still doing that. They're cold calling.
Yeah,
And
so the spam calls that you get every single day, at least I get a dozen a day. That's what
it's
that is.
It's all cold calls. Yeah, it's all cold calling.
It can be done by an Underdog, right?
Yeah. But there are people out there selling cold calling. And what's funny is the way they're trying to sell cold calling is not by cold calling. If they're so good at cold calling, you would think they would make cold calls for their so-called
For
win
their
rates.
business. Yeah.
They're not. They're putting actual logical marketing tactics behind their cold calling skills.
Yeah.
Which I guarantee you is not reflected in their cold calling program. So what happened was it got into the point where we were going through over it, and there were so many of them, and I decided to name the book "The Top 5 Ways to Eat Dog Shit," because the same is true for the top 5 ways to cold call is the same as top 5 ways to eat dog shit.
What's your top way to eat dog shit?
You don't do it.
Oh, makes sense. Just checking on where we were.
Now
it's just trying to understand where we were going with the dog shit.
Yeah, you don't eat it. You don't.
Okay.
It
Now
doesn't
it's all
matter what the
coming
top
together.
5 or top 10 ways. You don't eat dog shit.
Okay.
Don't cold call. Don't cold call.
Well, see, David, and that's what you do. You don't acknowledge the dog shit thing at all until like the very last page, and then you're like,
I'm going to use that quote right there. I'm going to use that question right there.
But save it for the very last page. Like, let people wonder the whole time up until the very last page.
Yeah, I might take this clip, throw it on a drive somewhere, host it with the QR code, and that'll be on the very last page of him asking. So, what's the top 5 way? What's the top way to eat dog shit? You don't do it.
I thought maybe you tried it. I don't know. You have a dog. I thought you would try it.
Highly nutritious. Highly nutritious, apparently. It's the show's getting weird. This is what happens to this show about this time of the night. All right.
All right, what's next?
So energy quickly grew out of the early American railroad lines. Energy such as coal, oil, natural gas, and of course, eventually that evolved into things like nuclear power. But by the time
nuclear power, huh?
Nuclear power. Nuclear. That's apparently
I was born in Huntington, West Virginia. I can say nuclear pretty quick.
Nuclear. I have to make myself say it. All right. So, and then by the time we even hit the 19th century, we were one of the world's largest energy producers. It is bonkers how quickly we grew because America is just so resource rich, and we had an excess of people willing to get their hands dirty to get it done. That's, I think, one of the driving factors I didn't even mention in the agenda is the American work ethic. Maybe not anymore, but at the time, if you needed something done, we could get it done. There's nothing that America couldn't do at the time. And
Right.
energy. That's why the energy sector quickly grew out of what was the railroad and the American spirit, which then, of course, led into the finance industry, which is exactly what it became.
The greenback boogie.
So institutions based in New York City financed railroads, factories, technology innovations,
Well, not
and
anymore.
global trade. What's that?
I said, well, not anymore.
Well,
Our governor told them to leave, and then they did.
Oh, I saw. So you're the mayor of New York City said something interesting. He says lots of interesting things. Did you hear this quote where he recommended that all businesses set their thermostats at 78 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in New York City in the summertime.
Yeah.
That's going to smell
The
great.
governor today put out a post asking even people at home, not just the city, or not just the businesses, but asked the people to take a load off of the grid.
They keep driving their electric cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what made America great is shitting all over ourselves. All right, let's move on before we get political. All right, so technology, and that eventually led into technology. And look, a lot of technology is manufactured. A lot of technology is manufactured overseas, but it's innovated right here. Think of every major technological innovation. It comes out of America.
Right? Yeah, if you take that case off and look at the back of it, I think it says designed in California.
That's it. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, semiconductor software, e-commerce, digital communications, all of this. And I do feel like this comes out of the American work ethic that we once had. It's not like a physical manual labor. You don't have people clamoring to get back down in the coal mines, but you do have that innovative spirit to where people just it's just built into America where we don't want to be told what to do. Nobody can tell us what to do. I do what I want. And guess what? We're going to do it. So we invent things that the rest of the world just would take for granted until somebody else does it for them. So technology also quickly came out of the burgeoning, growing America.
And pro wrestling.
And pro wrestling. And for that, I wish we had the Hulk Hogan theme song when he was walking out. I'm a real American.
I'd like to. We need the guy that was maybe late '90s through the 2000s that just did this all the time. Right across his junk. Yeah, right across his junk. I don't know who it was.
I never understood that, by the way. Is it saying "Don't touch me" there? Is it like my "Don't touch my no place"?
Or kind of a suck it kind of thing, right?
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, X marks the spot, maybe. And I think we need to hold elections for president. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind having a separate election for a vice president. But then we also need an election for that person.
An election
so that we have a national suck it guy. That like when some other country says the U.S. needs to lower their bill or lower their output so the French can be, we can send and go, hey, you're up.
And that's his only job, just step out and do the thing.
That's his only job. he gets off of Air Force 3.
Yeah. Air Force 3, okay.
He looks at their leaders, gives them that. He gets back on a plane and comes back.
That's awesome.
That's it.
You know what?
That's his only job.
I would fully vote for that. I would vote for that. But you know what?
It's a very important role.
You know what this reminds me of, though, David? You know what I'm going to say? It reminds me of Idiocracy, which I highly recommend everyone watch Idiocracy on the 4th of July. It's your patriotic duty to watch Idiocracy and drink some Brondo and then give the plants what they crave by pouring one out for the homies.
I quote that movie in business meetings so much.
Yes, you do.
In so much. Just so many. And what I love it because I get to see the people who are getting the quotes. And you can see him like, did he really just effing say that? And then I do it again. They're like, oh yeah, he definitely said it that time.
Here's what you do, David. I have an idea for you. I was thinking about this. Here's what you do. You make up bingo cards. Okay? You make up bingo cards with movie names on them. You don't tell anybody in the audience what these are for. You pass them out to everybody beforehand. You don't mention a single thing. If somebody asks about it, be like, we got to move on. We don't have time for this. And and you spit out these different movie quotes, and people will eventually figure out, oh wait, I'm supposed to be checking these off for the movie quotes. And the first person to get a bingo from the movie quotes, they get a little prize or something, a little high five.
Yeah, I can make it. I can definitely make that happen.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool, man. Because again, don't say a single thing. Let the people who know figure it out.
Yeah, they'll win a free top 5 ways to eat dog shit book.
Yeah, that's going to be a top seller. Actually, it does sound like a cool book. I do want to read that.
It will dominate among its genre.
That's awesome.
Without a doubt. It'll dominate among its genre, and so will the effectiveness over efficiency book, mainly because people are getting fed up with the stupid ways that, I mean, how many, you were in corporate America on in retail, which, I mean, that's we'll say that came in handicapped anyway.
It was an interesting adventure.
And some of your leaders, you're just like, did you tie your shoes today, or did someone else do it for you?
Oh, I've told you some of the stuff I've had to put up with over the years. And there are times when I would actually stop when an upper management person would say something. And like, I would have to process in my head, like, first of all, did I just hear what I think I heard? Second
Imagine
of all,
it was a toddler.
Yeah. Like, second of all, like,
you imagine a toddler, so you don't call them stupid right away.
Right. And then, like, how do I respond to this in a respectful way so it doesn't sound like I'm actively making fun of them? Because
what I say you do is you start a podcast and you talk bad about them on the internet.
It's going to work out well for everyone.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm on vacation next week, so yeah.
There you
that's
go.
Future Dave's problem.
Luckily, I'm a small business owner who's not making money yet, so that's going to work out really well. All right. So I did actually make a list of why America became now you can argue this all you want, you're going to be wrong, the one and only global superpower in 2026. I made a list of why that is the case.
I like lists.
Yeah. So, number one, I think we already mentioned it to a degree, the entrepreneurial culture. We have a culture of building things. We have a culture of, now we have a lot of shitty parts of the culture as well, but we have a general culture of, hey, I'm just going to build this. I'm going to do it myself. You know, there's a lot of guys who are like, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Or, you know, my business, it's kind of one of those things where I'm making it up as I go along, luckily with the guidance of people way smarter than me, but it's one of those things where most people wouldn't even think of doing it because they would just wait for somebody else to do it because it seems like such a big idea. Well, guess what? Nobody said you can't do it, so we're going to do it. The entrepreneurial spirit.
You know, I get that because I run into that where I will bring something and say, hey, we need this. This is the problem.
Yeah.
And I had a boss that used to tell me, David, that's like trying to solve world hunger. And I'd be like, it still needs fixed.
Right.
Anything else, if we don't address that, all we're doing is just kicking it down the road. And I'm not really a kick it down the road kind of guy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And look, if you have a way to end world hunger,
more can do. America, fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! Yeah, I wish I had that song ready. I really do. All right, so the entrepreneurial culture. Go ahead. What?
Yeah. So we really should. I'm just like, you know, from now on, you got to. Can you sing that song?
America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You got it right there. That's it. That's all you need to do. You got. So when we go like this, you sing America, fuck yeah.
Well, he needs a mic. Right? He's going to do that, David. He needs a mic.
Oh, he needs a mic.
You got a mic, Andy?
Can't hear me.
I mean, I can hear you, but you're like in the distance, so you need your mic.
Oh, here I am reaching over here.
I like to be in the distance.
So, you know, years ago, so I've always sort of had this mindset about the entrepreneurial spirit. I've always loved it. So years ago, I think it was like 2010. I actually did a charity walk where I walked from the Franklin Park Conservatory in Central Ohio up to the last living tree planted by Johnny Appleseed and got a cutting of it and brought it and walked it back to the conservatory where it still grows as a living apple tree. But people
Really?
hear the name Johnny Appleseed, they don't realize at one time he actually owned a good portion of the Midwest, a lot of Michigan, a lot of Ohio, a lot of Pennsylvania. He owned most of the land because what he would do is he'd travel the land and give saplings and seeds to people living there, and in exchange for the apple trees he'd bring them, he would take tiny portions of the land as payment. He wouldn't do anything with it. He didn't care, but it was all they had to give in some cases. And by the time he died, he owned huge tracts of land, and he was one of America's.
Wait. No. That is not how you say that. If you're going to say huge tracts of land, there's only one way to say it, and you know the right way.
Huge.
She's got huge tracts of land.
Fair enough. I missed that one. I missed the opportunity.
That was on that Monty Python, the Holy Grail. I've got that on the bingo card if anybody's keeping track.
There you go. I'm telling you, make the bingo card and don't tell anybody what it's about before the very end. All right. So the entrepreneurial culture. Number 2 is deep capital markets. So again, we actually invented the modern banking system. Like it or not, we built that. So deep capital markets. Strong universities. We have lots of people going back for the MBAs. So that's working out well for everybody. But no, we actually do have
used to be better.
schools. We do actually have a lot of schools that rival other schools anywhere in the world. So that actually worked for us early on, at least. Technological innovation, we already mentioned. Large domestic consumer market. We just have tons of people with disposable income, which is great. And guess what? Our disposable income supports essentially the rest of the world. Rest of the world, you can suck it because America.
Wait, we need the guy. We need the guy.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
America. Fuck yeah.
All right, we're gonna work on that. That was good.
More
Can you hear me now, Wes?
I can hear you now. That's great.
All right.
More passion,
America.
more energy.
You need to emphasize the fuck yeah. Gotta bring it home. All right. Let's see. And then beyond that, the numbers, some of the numbers behind America's 250th birthday. We mentioned some of these, but I mean these are impressive numbers if you think about it. We've been around for 250 years. There are countries in Europe, many countries in Europe, with outhouses that are older than that.
Videos.
It's still in active use. I think David might be pulling up the song. You look. Yeah,
No, I did. I was hoping I was trying to find a mute button so he could kind of see the passion and the energy that he needed to bring to this role.
The bald eagles with the machine guns.
The bald eagle with the machine gun is very important.
That's true. I wish I had that ready. All right.
Yeah.
So
So
like I said,
we'll
our
send you a
GDP
link.
in 2026 is $30 trillion. That is insane. That's an insane amount of money. That's more money than most people can get their heads around easily. The population of America in current day is over 340 million people, which is bonkers. And the U.S. of course remains the world's one and only superpower in 2026. So, all things considered, finances, aerospace, healthcare, manufacturing, technological development, America is still number one in all of these sectors. I dare anyone to argue against that in any way. Now, you can say manufacturing, a lot of things are made in other countries. You can say that. But when it comes to actually getting it made and done right, made in America still means something. So that's basically it in a nutshell. I want to say happy birthday to America, 250 years, still going strong. We have our problems, but I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, you got two guys sitting there on the internet, hundreds of miles away, smoking cigars, and we're doing things that 10 years ago, 15 years ago would be so rare. It's our parents, grandparents never would have thought that we could do this sort of thing. But we're doing it because of America. I want to. I
Yeah.
really, if I could see an alternate universe, I would like to see what the world would look like right now if America had not fought the Revolutionary War. If we were still subjects of Britain, what would the world look like? Guaranteed, it would not look anything like it does today. Not even remotely.
There'd be no freaking ranch dressing, that's for sure.
Man, those Europeans love that ranch dressing. They want to. Apparently, the TSA is confiscating just hundreds of little ranch dressing containers people are trying to take back to Europe. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so they have there's actually commercials out from the TSA about making sure it goes into check baggage, of making sure the sizes that they're trying to get through go back. I love it, and they're all AI created, but the videos that are coming out of the English getting back to beans and toast land, and eating beans and toast,
Eating beans and toast,
and very sad music playing in the background. I don't want to go.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's.
So John Calendar asked us, "Did your friends survive on Monday?" Yeah, they survived. They're doing well.
Yeah, John was there. John was there for the interesting Hofbrau night. John, again, this is why people should not order Weller as a shot for the table. A very healthy pour of a shot. John didn't order it, by the way. I'm just I just want to reiterate that people shouldn't do that.
Yeah. And if you do, let everybody at the table know what it is so they don't shoot it. And then go,
that's hilarious.
What did I just drink? Like, that was
Right.
Weller.
I mean, look, if you can afford it, shoot it, I guess. But it seems like a waste to me.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I felt bad. I felt kind of dirty. Like I felt like a uncultured swine college frat kid.
You did something
That's just
wrong.
like, let's do shots, man. Hey Dave, let's do some shots, man. No, I won't do shots. I want to take my whiskey. I want to sip on it. Yeah. I don't want to rub my wood afterwards. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
What are you doing there?
Look at that. That's so I got the because it's a stave. It's a stave from whiskey.
Oh,
so I get there's a little bit of ash.
I thought it was a splinter. I thought
charcoal.
you got a splinter from your wood.
No. My mother just said hi, by the way.
Hang on.
What's up, old lady?
Hi, Mom.
Gotta bring the comments back. Hang on. No, sorry. I'm trying to do like 3 things over here.
Wondering how long we can go with dead silence there. I was like, that's stretching out.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do like 3 things here. I'm trying to get the Team America song pulled up so we can end on a high note, and then potentially get the video banned on Facebook. All right, let's.
Are you ready? Are we ready?
I think we're about ready. Once we get the scene switched over, let's see what happens. And again, I'm not really sure. I hope this is the right video. It looks right.
That is not the link I sent you.
That is not the link you sent me. I can't open it because it's in the comments. And if I open the comments, it'll open the video. That's going to play reverb of the audio playing on Facebook. I can't open links from the comments. You have to text it to me, and then I can open it.
Okay. There we go.
All right, hang on. Ecamm always makes this so pleasant. Did you send it to me in Facebook Messenger? Text me like a human being. I don't use Facebook Messenger. Or grown-ups, David.
But it's on your phone.
It's not. I don't have Facebook Messenger app. I don't have the Facebook Messenger app because I'm a grown-up.
Oh, sweet mother of Jesus.
You need to get with the times.
Sorry, my 9-year-old daughter didn't show me how to use that one.
What do I gotta do now? I gotta go I gotta go get the link. Hold on a second.
This is great. This is great viewing for people at home. This is wonderful.
Yeah, we just lost a viewer too.
Oh man.
What are we looking for?
By the way, Laura Lyons Black says good evening. Good evening, Laura. You got it?
Here we go.
How is it easier for you to send
This
a Facebook
this
message?
content may be inappropriate for some users. Yeah, I
That's
want
us.
to fucking continue. There we
That's
go.
us. All right. Send a link
There
over.
we go. I want to report. How do I share it? I hit a button here. It says report. I'm not going to report it.
Don't report it. Copy it. Share it.
Why are you making this so damn complicated, man?
How did you get the link before that you sent into Facebook Messenger?
I clicked on freaking YouTube, went to the damn thing, but I can't send you a text message from my. Can I? You should be able to share the
Yes,
video.
send a text message. You're using a cell phone.
I'm on YouTube right here.
You're using a
Right.
cell phone. Hit the share button.
There's no share. That's the problem. There's no share button.
But
I
you
can
got the
put
link.
it on a TV in my near area.
But you got the link to send in Facebook Messenger. It's the same link. Just paste it
Wait,
into
here's what we'll
a
do.
text message.
I'll go to Facebook Messenger. I'll take that. I'll copy that. Copy that link. Go over here to the text message. Go to West.
It can't be that
Scroll
difficult.
down here to West. Hit
Hey.
this. There we go. Send it over to you.
There you
Jiminy
go.
Christmas. Fucking 1987 technology shit here he's making me do.
It can't be that hard. But it is. That's fine. It's fine. We got this. Okay, now I need to get it onto my
Now
laptop.
you got to get it. Find a way to put it on your computer. Link it on your computer. Open it up in a window. Go to the window, or you just open up Google. Go to YouTube.
Yeah,
type
but here's
in
the thing,
America,
David.
Yeah.
There are about 150,000 iterations of this song with their own music videos. You found one specific one that you want me to play that's not the official one, which I was going to play.
No, this is the good one. This is the bald eagle with the machine guns, man.
This is not the official one. It's fine. I'm not saying it's a bad one.
I know,
I'm just
from
saying
Team
there's a reason why it's
America.
not so easy to find.
Team America. What was it called?
I'm not paying attention, dude.
What was the name of that movie?
Team America World Police.
World Police. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the marionette dog. You remember that? Yeah. It was terrible but awesome at the same time.
Hilarious.
How are
Yeah,
we
we're
going?
getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
It's a whole process. It's a thing. It's a thing. So out of the
It's a thing.
150,000 iterations of this song, you found the one that we need to play.
Yeah, of course I did.
So we're getting there.
Because I typed in America, fuck yeah, bald eagle. I'm really good with searches.
That's a good search. We're getting there.
Actually, I think it was America, fuck yeah, bald eagle machine guns. You know,
Fuck yeah, Paul
if
Deal
you
and
understand, if you're from the old AOL days where you had keyword, you remember keywords?
Oh yeah, I remember.
AOL? Yeah. If you came from the old AOL keyword era, then your searches should be pretty niche down. You should be able to find stuff pretty quick.
Now his
Right.
algorithm's gonna be all screwed up.
All right, here we go. Okay, let's get the scene switched over here. We got
All right.
this.
Part.
And now we're up to Ecamm. We're waiting on Ecamm to actually switch the scenes here. Ecamm loves taking his time. There
This
it goes.
video
Okay.
may
I
be
understand and wish to
inappropriate
proceed.
for some user.
Do I understand and wish to proceed?
Hey, yes. Also, we definitely understand this may be offensive to some people. So, as a warning to you guys, if you're a weak lily-livered shit monkey, this may be offensive to you.
I mean, that's pretty funny. The eagle. I got to admit. Here goes.
All right, here we go. This is quality
There.
entertainment right here.
Exclude the part, yeah. Exclude the part, yeah. I've got the sunglasses and everything.
Wait.
Oh,
That's only
this is
halfway through the video.
high-quality
Apparently there's
entertainment
more.
right here. This is getting better and better.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Way to end on a high note.
Like, whoever this guy is that decided he could animate birds with arms, that guy's a genius.
Yeah, I agree.
You gotta admit,
I agree
that
100%.
guy, that's hilarious. Every part of this video is great.
Yes.
There it is.
The machine guns dropping in the beginning were pretty badass.
That was pretty cool.
And this is not new.
It's been around a while.
It's been around a couple minutes.
Right. Let's see. When was this video published? Let's see if I can find the 4 years ago. It's 4 years old. It still holds up. I think it still holds up. I think for America's 250,
It absolutely holds up.
if this song isn't played
Happy
at every
250.
fireworks show in America, I'll be vastly disappointed.
It should be.
It should.
You know, they
be.
got all those projectors on the Washington Monument.
Right?
I mean, this needs to be playing on that.
I mean, even if it's not this
Hey, I have
video.
I have a trivia question that I'm going to ask D Square over here, David the second.
Okay.
And then if he doesn't get it, then I'm gonna pass it on to you.
Oh boy.
No
okay.
Googling.
I'm not looking. I'm not
How
Googling
many
anything.
monuments? How many monuments are in Washington D.C.?
How many?
I think I know the answer.
How many monuments?
One.
So your final answer?
Yeah.
He says one. Wes, do you disagree?
I was also going to say one. I think the only one that's actually a monument is the Washington Monument.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of gave you guys an intro into that, but yeah, it
No,
is.
I totally
The
wasn't.
Washington Monument is the only
That's what
monument
I-
in Washington D.C. The rest of them
I'm
are
a little bit educated.
The
Do
rest
you know
of them
some
are
stuff?
memorials.
Right. Exactly. I really want to see. I've never been to DC. I really want to see the Washington Monument. It sounds really cool.
What? Oh,
I've been-
DC's awesome.
I've been to all of it.
Have
several
you?
times.
I'm
DC's
jealous.
awesome.
I want to see it all.
I'll tell you, I've been through the White House. I've been through the Capitol building, through a ton of the
Yep.
Smithsonian's. I mean, it's one of these days. If I've got 3 weeks, I'll go through all of the Smithsonian and their off-site locations as well. But I'll tell you the building you got to go to. I will die on this hill.
All right. Okay.
Excuse me. Again, coming from a guy who's been through the White House, the coolest, absolutely coolest building to get a tour of in Washington, D.C. is called the House of the Temple.
I've heard the stories from this. It sounds cool.
The Scottish Rite Southern jurisdiction. I don't think they call it Southern. I think we call ours Northern. I think they're just Scottish Rite. But the Scottish Rite headquarters, it's a pyramid building. It has massive sphinxes out front of it. The doors are like 30 feet tall. I mean, it is the most amazing freaking building.
And the conspiracy theorists love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I hate to break it to them. I've been through this whole entire place and I know a decent amount about buildings and constructions, and I know construction and where things are and room sizes and exits and egresses. And even in Columbus, I could take you through some little hidden pathways from the old garage and city center parking garage.
Mm-hmm.
There's the old city center parking garage has tunnels and stuff that you can get to other buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Been through all of this stuff. There's nothing. There's no hidden chamber there.
Yeah.
That's
what they want you to
will
believe.
illuminate. There's no portal to other dimensions or anything there. So
that's what they want you to believe.
But
I've seen the photos of Trump with the aliens.
Yeah, well, AI could never done that. Uh, it is hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, the absolute coolest building in the entire freaking city.
That is cool. I really,
Now,
really want to go to DC sometime.
now, if you get out of DC and you go over to Langley, I might change my story a bit.
You think there might be some hidden tunnels under Langley, huh? Maybe one or two.
Yeah, it might 1 or 200.
Maybe a couple.
Yeah,
Well, look,
they're in Alexandria and all that. Yeah.
well, look, there are lots of companies. So there's the Boring Company that Elon Musk's tunneling company. There are at least a
Yeah.
dozen other tunneling companies that all stay in business and do a lot of stuff, and nobody really asks what they're tunneling to or from.
It's for the lizard people in Denver.
I'm just saying, they're doing a lot of work, but nobody really talks about what they're doing. We should do another
When
conspiracy
was the
theory
last
show,
time?
David.
Yeah, we need to do another one. Yeah. When was the last time you flew through Denver?
Oh boy, I don't remember the last time I flew through Denver. Maybe like 99.
Okay, so you haven't even
Like a
been to the
long
new one.
time.
You haven't been to the new airport yet.
I've never
No,
seen.
I haven't seen the new
been
one.
in the airport
I
yet.
really want to
Okay.
though.
So I love the new airport mainly because I like people who steer into the skid.
Yeah. Oh,
So
they are owning it.
they
They
have-
know. They know.
They have advertisements and marketing material up that just straight up just have lizard people in them.
Oh yeah, they're doing it on purpose. Like
They just straight up have lizard people. They're great.
there's a tourism industry for people who just want to go to see the airport because of the conspiracy theory stuff. Like they're owning it. They know.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
pretty
I
smart.
mean, I would
don't
never
blame 'em.
go anywhere just to see somebody's airport though.
I mean, if I were them, I'd do the
My
same thing.
goal-
It's free advertisement.
My
Whenever
goal is to get
What's
in
that?
and out of the airport as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's usually.
But look, whenever like the History Channel, because it's the History Channel, is doing a whole documentary on the conspiracy theories around your airport, like that's free advertising. That's the best advertising in the world.
Great stuff. Hey, let me bounce through there. Where was it? I've been flying through, I don't know why. Delta's been taking me through Minnesota, through
Minnesota.
Minneapolis. I'm from the
Minnesota.
East Coast here now, so it's Minneapolis to me.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. So my wife corrects me all the time on that. But they've been flying me through Minneapolis lately. And I'll tell you, if there's an airport I don't want to fly through, it's Minneapolis.
I've never been to that one. Is it exceedingly shitty?
Miserable. It's not like the place itself is okay. They need more Delta Sky Clubs, that's for certain.
Well, who doesn't? Of course.
Yeah, I mean, I need more Delta Sky Clubs. The
what is
more
it,
Delta
third
Sky
rate?
Clubs, the better your airport is. I got stuck. I was coming back through Minneapolis, and I think they flew me through Vegas. Coming back from Vegas, and I'm stuck because there's no Sky Club. No, it might have been actually Vegas. Yeah, it was in Vegas, and there's no Sky Club in Vegas.
sounds
There's
like
no
a
Delta
first
Sky
world
Club.
first world problems.
Well, yeah, I mean it is. So
It is.
I'm sitting at Chili's. I'm sitting at the Chili's at the bar,
Okay.
and we're talking, and we're just jibber jabbering back and forth with the folks there, and they're like, and we talk about how much we travel and so on and so forth, and everybody's like, yeah, I like this place. They've got this restaurant, that restaurant, and they asked me, and I'm like, to be honest, I'm typically in the Sky Club, the Delta Sky Club, and I don't hang out with you riffraff.
I
Again,
don't hang
first
out with you
world
common
problems.
people.
Hey, commoners out here.
So you put on your monocle and walk
It's-
away.
Yeah, well, no, they made fun of me for a while. I mean, I give them the opportunity to make fun of me for that, and they took it, which is nice. But it was a great time. It was a great time, and by great time I mean airport. Okay, first of all, it's chilly, so I mean,
Yeah, how
it's
great a
only
time can
so
you have at
good.
Chili's? Second of all, how great a time can you have in an airport on layover?
Yeah, so you need to the Chili's,
Yeah,
and then
so-
also in an airport.
Great time, Chili's, airport Chili's. This is the great
Airport
time.
Chili's, yes, yeah, and you got to make the best of where you're at, right?
Yeah, of course.
And so we did. One of the things was great because that whole soccer tournament thing is going on.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing has been to be sitting there and get their attention. And they'd be like, "Sir," I'm like, "Can you see if there's any sports to put on?"
Yeah, they love that. The Europeans, they love that.
It's good stuff. Chuck just sent me something about pickup lines. Oh, we'll look at that later, Chuck.
There you go. Maybe we'll do a
Thank
whole
you,
show
Chuck.
on pickup lines from Chuck Hoffner at some point.
Chuck Hoffner's pickup lines.
There you go. That's a good.
Write
That'd be a good
another
show.
book.
That'd be a good show. We'll have to do that sometime. But David, that's all I really have for America's 250. I think there's a lot to celebrate, and we didn't even get political. We could have gone dramatically political on this show, and we stayed clean.
Yeah. That was tough.
That was really tough. Ooh, I got a lot of things to say, and that's one of the reasons I don't have news, is because there's a lot of stuff coming out in the news, and I got a lot of stuff to say that I'm not allowed to say publicly. So it's we don't get political on the show.
We do.
So that's why I went
it's
to.
Good. That's what it's supposed to, I mean, that's what this thing's supposed to be. We're a void. We get a little closer than we want to. This is just supposed to be able to have a conversation. It has nothing to do with politics, and celebrate. So here's what I want. This is my idea of world peace, right?
Oh,
this is my idea of world peace.
Let's hear.
I want everybody to be able to say, I live in the greatest city or town in the greatest state in the greatest country in the planet, right?
Everybody in the world should say that about their own place. Yes,
I want everybody around the world to be able
proud
to
of
say
where they're from. Yeah,
exactly, because you should be.
I agree with that.
I think if you start looking at, if people start looking at that and going, hey, I can take I don't have to move to this better place. I can make it work here. Now, if work takes you somewhere else, well, guess what? That's your new home. That's the best place and the best town and the best street and the best country and the best state, whatever, right?
But you have to own that. You have to own it.
Goes.
Yeah.
Yes. But and there's nothing wrong. And if I say it and then somebody else lives somewhere other than where I live and they say it, that's okay.
Yeah, good for them.
I'm
That's
happy
wonderful.
that they believe that.
We should be happy.
The guy who performs our intro and exit song, Funkle Sam himself.
Yep.
Had a comment the other day that said, when the power of love beats the love of power, the world will know peace.
Oh, that's a good one. Funkle Sam's getting deep here. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I got no problem with that. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, I think Funkle Sam's channeling his inner John Lennon. It's
I was thinking that was a very John Lennon thing to say.
Yeah.
So
does that make his wife Yoko?
No.
Sorry, I just had to say it. Sorry.
Yeah, well, so when anybody says John Lennon or Yoko, my mind immediately goes back to who's the guy who did Johnny Be Good? Chuck Berry.
I was thinking
when they were.
I was thinking Marty McFly, but okay, go ahead.
Chuck Berry, when they were playing, and Yoko starts. I'm going to use the word singing.
It's not. It's
and they got the video of his face.
I didn't see that. I gotta find that video.
Literally in his mind, I guarantee is, motherfucker, is this real?
What is that? Is she trolling me right now? What's happening?
Exactly. I mean, he had to think that was fake. He had to think they were literally just messing with him.
Right.
But exactly. I mean, to be honest, he was amazing because he did not miss a beat. He stayed right on it. So if you get a chance, look it up. Chuck Berry and Yoko. Okay, now I got to look it up. Make sure I give you the right search algorithm.
Yeah, and you got to send it to me later because I want to see this.
Well, then you got to text it. No, I'll put it on a scroll. I'll put it on a pigeon's fucking leg. Send it to the Pony Express. Let the Pony Express take it over to you.
It's true. Apparently, text messaging is too difficult. I need to download Facebook Messenger to speak to David.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna try to mute this real quick so we don't get a lot of.
Yeah, that will definitely get us blocked. That one will definitely get us blocked.
Good, I'll mute here. So we're watching on this end, and
all right. So it's really entertaining for everybody else watching and listening.
So you guys get to watch me watching this. Hey,
so we get to without the audio, we get to watch David watch a music video of Chuck Berry. So let's see David's reaction of Chuck Berry's reaction to Yoko Ono singing.
You see him? He's getting the Here, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna
All
copy
right.
this. I'm gonna drop it in the
Is he just sitting there thinking this lady?
chat.
Okay.
So at first you can see him just kind of goose fraba, right? Like breathe
Right.
in, breathe out, and then he can't take it.
So why
It's
would
good
she
stuff. And if you
possibly
ever,
on why would she possibly be on stage with Chuck Berry? Of all people, why would she want to do a duet with Chuck Berry? Is that what's happening?
well, it's Chuck Berry, John Lennon, and a band, and then she's a an accompaniment. I would say backup singer, but I don't know if that's what it would be. She was a backup singer,
Yeah, it's like
and
it's like if somebody like was torturing a cat is essentially her quality of singing.
well, essentially that's what it was.
Yeah.
And I had the audio turned off, so you guys didn't have to hear it.
I kind of want to hear it.
I put it in the chat.
Yeah, I won't play it, but I want to hear it. So I'm gonna watch that later. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So hey, Wes, what number is this tonight? What are we at?
This is 213 tonight.
313.
313. I said 213. It is 313 shows in a row, David. I haven't missed a week. That's insane. So this summer in July, later this July, it's going to be our 6-year show.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen because odds are I will be in Hawaii for that show.
Right. So we're not going to have a big 6-year anniversary blowout like we had the 1 year.
Now,
a couple of years ago,
we can always push it and say, hey, while our 6-year went by, we'll do a 6-year show at another time.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's we'll plan something because I remember the 1 year we had Funkle Sam in the house. We had the most amazing bourbon selection you've ever seen on a podcast.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
So much bourbon. It's great. It was a great time.
It was a fun show, man. So but look, it's been a fun show. I think we ought to wrap it up here.
Yep. It's time to wrap it up. We got our 2 hours in. We met our contractual obligation.
All right, the lizard people can pay us because we talked up their great works. And
that's
look,
great.
David.
Yeah. Hey, if you also want to support the lizard people, fly through the Denver airport. They'll thank you for it.
I kind of want to see it. I kind of hope I get a layer over there one day because I want to see it. I want to see all the conspiracy theory stuff. Maybe visit the secret tunnels. Now, David, you need to go through there and see if you can find the secret tunnels in Denver Airport because you claim you can find secret tunnels.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. I mean,
David, there's a way.
It really is. You just got, I mean, you just gotta know. You get a dowsing rod and you just go for it.
It's funny. My dad has dowsing rods. I'll see if I can borrow them.
They got a pill for that.
That's all right. Okay, now you can just go rub your wood in peace. All right.
That worked.
It's good. It's good. So, guys, here's your homework, both of you. You have to watch Idiocracy on July 4th. It's your patriotic duty. Oh, also maybe Team America because of the song. That's about it.
Yeah,
Team America is a funny movie. I still think that's a pretty funny movie.
Yeah. So there's some other stuff that when you see videos now of semi trailers, jackknife and wrecked on the roads and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's a specific section of the Team America movie. It's not a song, but it's they're using that now. So I'm very happy about the trajectory of. I could give a crap less about the politics of it,
right?
But it seems like funny's allowed to be funny again, and I'm all right with that.
Right. I'm with you. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. So I need to go rewatch that movie also. It's been a while, but guys, happy 250th Independence Day.
Indeed.
And everybody watching and listening, we will see you guys next week. And I've been Wes. This guy was David. That guy's also been David. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. America.